Hello aspirants, looking at current affairs for 3rd November 2016. For today we have picked up these 5 items from the Hindu newspaper which we'll look at in detail. The first item, high drama after veteran commits suicide over Orope. So one rank, one pension, which is the demand of the defense forces in India, especially the veterans. Veterans means those who have retired now. So the retired army subedar committed suicide in Jantar Mantar in Delhi. So this has resulted on the issue of Orope. So this has resulted in the entire issue being politicized. The Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Rahul Gandhi, Congress Vice President, Manish Sisodia, Deputy of Arvind Kejriwal, all came up into the grounds, and the politicization of the issue started, because of which these people were also detained and later released, of course. So this is the whole issue. The Orope issue has cropped up again. So what is this Orope? One rank, one pension scheme. So means what? That the pension which is provided to the defense personnel, because defense personnel generally retire at a very young age. So around 33, 35 they are retired. So when they retire, the pension which is paid to them is based on the salary which they last drew. So last salary of theirs. So this salary of course will be low, and over the years till 60, 65 and later years of life, then the pension which is paid to them is at that same rate. So this pension should also take into consideration the inflation and the period as it passes, the prices as they rise. So all that is not taken into consideration. The 7th Pay Commission's recommendations resulted in all these aspects taken care of for other presently employed. So means even in defense forces, the person at the same rank presently is paid a pension at a much higher rate than the person who is drawing pension now, who has retired earlier. So that rate of retirement, the earlier it is, the lower the pension which is paid even today. So on this day, the pensions paid to various people who retired at the same rank but are of different in the different age group is different. So why this partiality, why this difference? They should be paid same pension. So one rank, one pension. That's the idea. So for this to take place, it will result in a huge burden on the exchequer. It was promised by UPA government earlier, but nothing was done. It was a poll promise of present BJP government in 2014. It tried to implement it. It dragged the issue, but eventually they have brought in some things on par with for Orope also. They have made efforts, but then in the present case also they say that rather it was a bank where this was stuck. Government has already approved Orope and Orope should be effective, but then it is to be a wait and watch game, because implementation of Orope, how effective has it been, that we'll have to see, because they have made provisions. Even in budget 2016 they made provisions for Orope, but whether it will completely enforce the whole issue. So the opposition of course says that the efforts which have been made by the government have not come forth on the ground. They are half-hearted measures. Even Anna Hazare spoke against the government that this shows that Orope has not been fully implemented. So again the controversy has come up. So you can go through all this also, it will explain Orope. Next article is government unveils roadmap to tackle air pollution. So this is regarding the Delhi government. It seems that pollution levels are very high in Delhi. So because of this, some efforts have been taken by the Delhi government. So these are important in general for environment, that what steps need to be taken to control air pollution, especially in urban areas. So the steps which they have taken is emission control devices like jet pressure pump technique, which will be used for sprinkling water on footpaths, road bumps and central verges, so that pollution level, dust particles subside. Then they are using vacuum cleaning for arterial roads also. Then they will be sprinkling water on streets and footpaths, road bumps, all this aspect, and also cutting dust pollution from construction sites. It is said that 90% of pollution in Delhi comes from construction sites, the air pollution. So this needs to be regulated. So whether dumping is taking place or not. So all those aspects have to be regulated. Site visits should be done regularly, monitoring and even fining construction sites which violate the norms. The citizens have to be more aware. They should they should make the government aware of any violations of norms. So there is an app also, Swachh Delhi app. So citizens can use this to register their complaints wherever violation of norms is taking place, and government can take action. So all these aspects are there. Even another aspect of cremation grounds. So there are also chimneys and wet scrubbers which have been installed in cremation grounds in Delhi, so that air pollution from this also is minimized. So these are the aspects. Then the next article is about Mandrax tablet, which is a banned narcotic drug which has been seized from Udaipur in Rajasthan. So this was meant for illegal exports to South Africa and Mozambique. It is a party drug, a depressant, and used as a recreational drug in parties. So it is a narcotic drug. Then the next article is researchers aim to scoop out marine oil spills. So this is regarding the marine oil spills which generally take place. Earlier to a scientific breakthrough was done about hydrophilic and hydrophobic gel which was developed. So here also they have developed a gelator. So this gelator will ensure that all the oil or this benzene or oil based compound is separated from water. So this gelator which they have produced is through a chemical reaction on glucose. They started with the base element glucose, and with several chemical reactions they came up with this compound gelator which selectively congeals oil, including crude oil. So from oil water mixture, oil is taken in, absorbed by this. So this gelator is partly hydrophobic and partly hydrophilic. Hydrophobic means phobia, means fear, away from water, keeps away from water. Hydrophilic means loves water. So what happens is, because of its hydrophobic nature, it allows oil layer to diffuse into it. So it's hydrophobic means loving oil, oleophilic. So that is, it lets oil get in. Then oil, once inside the fiber network of this gelator, it loses its fluidity and it becomes a gel. So once it becomes a gel, then it can be easily scooped out. So that is the technique which they are using for developing a solution to marine oil spill. So they are going to test this on marine oils, actually having marine oil spill situation created and testing this. So they say that crude oil, the efficiency a little less rather than with benzene and diesel, but they are working on those aspects too, to ensure that crude oil, marine oil spills can also be tackled with their discovery. And the last news item which is there is about Nepal. Indian President Pranab Mukherjee is on a visit to Nepal. The Prime Minister of Nepal now, Prachanda, a former Maoist leader, he has plans to amend the constitution, which is in effect for over a year now. So these amendments will take place, and these are amendments to ensure inclusiveness in Nepal. The Madhesis had protested against the fresh constitution in September. We saw even India was brought into the entire turmoil for influencing in the internal affairs of Nepal. So presently also strong words have come from Nepal that India should not interfere in its internal matter. They will amend their constitution as per the requirements of its own country and various sections. India maintains that we are only giving our advice as we ourselves are a diverse nation and have brought in an all-inclusive constitution. So our practices can be replicated by Nepal. So we are trying to assist them. But then that's the complicated situation here. When you look at Nepal and these Madhesis, the Madhesis are here in the plains. So this Madhesis which you see here, these are occupying 17% of Nepal, but they are 50% of the population of Nepal. So this is a narrow strip here which is bordering India. So it's close to the Indian border, southern part of Nepal, and this they feel that they are discriminated against by the Nepalis. So this is the Madhesi problem in Nepal. And the entire issue which happened earlier, this is discussed out here. You can see in September 2015, Nepal Constituent Assembly passed the new constitution and they redrew the regional borders. So in this regional borders, the Madhesis felt that they would be becoming a minority in various regions. So they wanted Madhesi demands or Madhesi populations benefits or their demands being taken into consideration. So that did not happen. So 40% of the population is Madhesis and Janjatis, as it is said. So this in the Terai region here in south Nepal, what they did was they started a blockade, because Nepal is dependent on many commodities which are exported from India. So Nepal imports from India. So if these imports come from this Terai region only, so if these Madhesis block these roads, this export, this transportation, then Nepal population was stranded. They did not have effective means for oil, because oil is also passed on through these routes. So it was said, it was charged that India is purposely doing this, and India maintained that from our side supplies are taking place, but it is the Madhesis who are protesting and blocking. What can we do? So of course there are some India of course supports Madhesi population. They have spoken in favor of Madhesi, so that all creates doubts in the mind of the Nepalis too. So that was the whole thing. Eventually it was resolved. Even China started assisting Nepal, so India also realized that we are missing out. So India also toned down, and eventually the relations were normalized. Madhesi protests also subdued. But now again, since the constitutional amendment, also the government changed. There were also charges. It was Prime Minister Oli. So his government also fell. Even charges were framed that India's interference has resulted in the fall of the government in Nepal too, which of course India denied. So now the new Prime Minister is also there in place, and he plans to amend the constitution to satisfy all diverse sections, especially the Madhesis also in Nepal. So we'll again have to wait and watch. Nepal constitution will be amended in 3-4 months now. So that is about it. Thank you. You can again look at the PDF which will be uploaded on the website. On the page, the link for the page is provided in the description. Thank you so much.